An athlete wrote to the advice columnist at Slate saying they're about to get a large paycheck and their father feels entitled to some money for raising them, but they say that they'll have to pay him forever because it will never, ever be enough. So, do kids owe their parents money for raising them?
No. No, I think the only thing...
Mother-daughter in the front row, sorry.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think you owe your parents anything, no. I think the only thing you do owe to your parents is not to crap all over them on Instagram. Brooklyn Beckham. Yeah. It does make me think of like a lot of the Hollywood children, like child stars. You remember there were so many stories like Gary Coleman, there were Dustin Diamond of Saved by the Bell as well, who had this fame, and then their parents ended up taking all the money.
Drew Barrymore, remember?
Drew Barrymore,
Irreconcilable differences.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I think anyone who's grown up with African parents knows the rule is you owe them for life. You owe them. Like, that's just the rule. Like,
Amy would talk about that all the time,
Yes.
too. I think it's also in the Asian community as well.
Like if you, this idea that you're going to, like, make money and then just be your own person is unheard of. So this father, I know they're not saying it because they're trying to be anonymous. This is an African parent. It's an African dad. Waking up every morning being like, I woke up every day to provide for you, and now it's time to rip those millions. What African parents do is, like, kids are basically just a terrible investment insurance policy. And for this particular parent, it worked out. I'm happy for them.
You know what I think? You are too much. You know what I think what's triggering? It's in this article, the father says, you owe me, and I think that's what's triggering. But, you know, there are lots of these stories of, like, you have a young athlete who gets a big contract, and we all hear about it, makes headlines, and then we think, oh my gosh, it's so great for the family, because we imagine, like, former Raptor Pascal Siakam bought his mom a house. That's the house he bought his mom and surprised her with it. So I think when we hear those stories, we expect that to happen. But a lot of times the stories that we don't hear are all the professional athletes where their parents took advantage and took their money, like former NBA player Michael Beasley. His mother was stealing money from him. So I think, there's that issue, but the word owe, I do think that you do owe your parents, because without their effort to take you to all those practices and to make sure that you were good and had all the food and everything that you needed, that kind of you should take care of them. Like, if your son becomes rich and famous as a musician and you're still living at the same address, I'm judging Jaya. I'm like, you can say that.
Yeah.
A nice little condo in Miami. Like, wait,
I love it. But it wouldn't come from me.
I don't
we're
think
sending
it should
Andrea to
come
tell
from
them.
you.
That's the fairy tale of it. You don't want the father to have had to ask for it, and you don't want the son to not have thought of it. You just want these things to happen organically.
Yes.
Like a fairy tale.